The road to becoming a champion is challenging and enduring. To stay there is even more daunting. There's always a target. Tonight at Victory Road, 4 championship matches will be
greatest X Division wrestlers of all time. Well, it sounds like you need to beat
World Tag Team titles against Rich Swann and Willie Mack. Cage for the Impact World Championship.
You might be the guy.
The road to victory wants it the most. Victory Road starts now.
Impact Wrestling Style.
One fall, introducing first from Rutherford, New Jersey,
Steve Macklin Strong kicks off Victory Road.
Yes, he has striker. Macklin does not speak much.
from Los Angeles, California.
This sport in the palm of his hand. TJP.
Because he brings together several different styles of what an X Division wrestler is.
Canadian Destroyer, Petey Williams.
It's a little shoot, right, Dio? It's a little hook.
Yep.
It's the ability to accept.
Canada's national treasure. This man has
been assigned the opening contest of Victory Road. The tension builds. So the wrestling skills we're going to talk about at length in these three men, D.
And that's where you ratchet up the intensity. When things get
dangerous. Macklin's going to be too.
Their cover.
Yeah, Macklin turned his back for just a second here. It's going to be this type of quick. Christian Cage, one of the time. Takes on Ace Austin.
Oh, look at that. Ow.
Speaking of unintentional, you know, Petey can't take too kindly to that. Here we are.
Yeah, I don't know where it happens. Doesn't matter when, what's about ends up in the ring, and we set.
Thank you so much for joining us, wherever you are, and especially those in it. Officer Steve Macklin. Talk about Macklin, then they have to talk about Petey Williams. Oh, gosh.
Those orders gets it done.
It's kind of here. Is it enough? No.
Oh! Cover!
There, got it! Far away. Look at where he placed him.
Here is your winner.
Away from TJ. Nailed.
Hook Petey and turn him away from TJ. Create was at all times.
Ladies and gentlemen, you Owens on his own personal victory road. Continue their rivalry, but there's so much more, D.
The Good Brothers, the Fan Evans, are clearly walking around with championships that do not belong to them. They will take on who I call Batman and Joker of Impact. Challenges the current champion, Josh Alexander, to not take on the Impact World Champion.
Presenting DK Black Taurus.
Look at this man. His athleticism, his size, his strength. K is completely different than they were before him.
Skyler.
One of the newer faces here in Impact.
And he's very fundamentally sound, but he'll take any shortcut you put.
The next participant, Jake Something.
The last 6 months, the best is yet to come.
He's a pulse-pounding athlete, D'Lo Brown.
I love this athlete.
If you blink, you'll miss it. Can match speed, footwork, and aerial ability with
athletic competitor in this match.
Keep your out on top here. You have to believe they're going to be in the conversation. And that's right, D'Lo, so I'm going to lean on you. You've got 3 decades of experience here.
You go pure strength, obviously. Now look at this. Smart move. Try to eliminate Jake right off the bat.
Oh, wow. Jake is way too... And that topples the pile. The Lucha Libre goodness on display.
Look at these two. Look at this.
Quick steps, shifting of weight.
I don't care. I'm not sure what style that is. Compact power slam done to perfect that because your opponents can come from anywhere. Notice some heavy clotheslines are hitting each other.
Oh, wow! Oh, dear God. And
no kid trying to take the assault right.
Lucha Libre nest.
Run right in the corner. That's not Lucha Libre. When you're carrying the 300
the way, catches the exposed head of Jake Something. What's Rapido back in 4. Trey Miguel comes flying in, back elbow, sends whatever out of the mouth of Laredo.
Trey Miguel,
too in love with himself there, and John Skyler took him.
You saw an example of that.
Here! But Skyler turned it into offense.
Wow, and outside the in.
Giving up the back, Taurus able to roll off, send Skyler in. Taurus
up, Samoan drop.
Black Taurus was
rolling clothesline, just fell. And Jake something down to a knee.
What is gonna?
Oh, Meteor DDT!
The Meteor forced.
Gets his last, so he gives 1,000% effort. He wants to give a. And this is just meant to show for.
What a great night it's been. Each match has.
Jake something just chokes. Oh, spear! Left ear now. Black Taurus is rolling.
It's almost like he smelled John Scott.
Laredo Kid.
Black Taurus is back his turn. Trey Mc.
Oh, double spear!
John Skyler.
Skyler to the floor.
I'm telling you, man, that John Skyler.
Evan, Laredo Kid trips him.
You said it, man. You got to keep your head on the swivel. Timing is off, and right now Laredo Kid is going to bang Taurus instead.
Coming back in the ring, Laredo Kid, Skyler. Trying to exert his will, putting Skyler up on the top rope. We're going into the next.
Does not Laredo Kid use this? Oh! That moonsault.
Here is your winner, Laredo Kid.
You've got moves like that in your arsenal. Laredo Kid could be has a rocket strapped to him
And we are nowhere near done yet.
Patrol and some dude named Kelvin with a K had him caught
Tennille on the neck.
Taylor's getting that second win. Taylor's got Caleb and she's ripping that neck collar off.
Forgive me, but that is one of the most iconic.
And now all of a sudden, here she is.
Look at the look in Madison's eye. Too long ago, and it absolutely ignited the fan base. To go down.
It's the 1, 2, 3.
We run, right? Me and stay tuned. We'll see you next time.
The influence to take on Taylor Wilde with Jordan.
And still
First accompanied to the ring by Madison Rain and Caleb with a K. And
Have often spoken of the fact that ever since the Knockouts tag team ring.
And I gotta tell you, I'm just gonna go out and I'm gonna go on a limb. Put it out there.
Does Caleb with a K help? Tennille set to do battle with Taylor was right, and I found that to be quite impressive.
her opponent,
D'Lo Brown, your thoughts on Taylor Wilde?
Taylor Wilde, I will tell you this. If I'm going to go into a wrestling battle, there's no
Wilde's back, but there was a barricade there for a reason. You know,
the new metric of connectability with the audience, the fans, when they serenade them.
Dan Spencer made sure that the outside show. Here we go.
That's part of her game. But what you need to know about tonight.
How many times you see the drop down and people just jump over it? There you see it. Good leg kick, shoulders off the mat. Tennille was not shots to the body.
Tennille with a show of strength.
Taylor has the good foot. Outthink Taylor Wilde inside of a ring. Taylor taking the back, but the height pushing off of the buckle with her back is Taylor Wilde. Keeping
look at Caleb, look at to hear Madison screaming, get those guys away from here.
Ow. Dude, there's really no way to.
You gotta watch out where.
Look at that, guys. Look at it.
Went towards the opponent. It's a great strategy.
Hang on, cover. Oh no, Taylor, quick, but.
Oh no, I think she's okay. Look, she's okay. She's real slow to go.
Wow. Limbs here. That's the big difference in this match, just from a physical aspect.
You got to keep an eye on that, because Taylor may be fading in
there. A much better look at how effective this hold is. But D, you've
done the low neck.
Now, the catch way, instead of lacing it.
Taylor was laying. Tennille could not completely get locked in.
Course of our lives, huh?
Yeah. Beauty of wrestling.
I think it's definitely a skill, and it needs to be used responsibly.
Impact faithful, she should be, focusing on Taylor.
I agree. What Tennille's doing here. Back to the full Nelson, but using the legs as well. And now
Taylor's doing a great job of keep that grip from engaging.
You got to keep the legs off of. Look at that.
Tennille is showing me a lot more. Yes. Look at this.
There's an acquired second rope. I couldn't see, but.
Finally!
Look at Madison pouting in, but Madison put her hands on Jordan. Now there's the physicality. Referee Dan Spencer had to do what he had to do. Man, we saw the wrestling.
Our officials have a fun one,
just like you said.
Some will roll through. Throwing everybody out. Might have given Taylor Wilde that little bit of a break.
Taylor Wilde starting to feel it with the Impact faithful well behind her.
Yeah, Taylor has turned it around.
Still have so much more to come. You know, we have a street fight still coming up with the
Look at this. Tennille creating space. You know she's going to shut this down. She knows. You know, as much momentum as Taylor.
Tennille has to end this. It has to end. That tells me she's behind on the scorecards, if you will.
Behind on the scorecards. Body's not supposed to move that way.
Now this. Oh my gosh! Beautiful!
Here is your winner, Taylor!
Executed wrestling move. Yeah, Taylor's ankle she may not have been up.
He's brilliant. And the way Taylor manipulated
it. One thing about this Impact faithful, they appreciate
long history of a bitter rivalry. But despite everything you two have
frozen over, because for the very first time, Eddie Edwards, bad guy in all this. It's not like I hit you in the face with a baseball bat and broke it.
Because I need to. W. Morrissey and Moose, the biggest. I do it for the greater good. I do it for myself.
I like your style, Eddie. Tonight, we are gonna take it. Sammy Callahan is Impact Wrestling.
But we need to do this.
Well, if that's the case, then I want to be ringside.
Be careful. Be careful.
Cardona, his tempers have been flaring, and now.
The following contest set for one fall is a no disqualifications match. Roadshoe!
Here we go.
Cardona just doesn't give a damn. He's going right after both of them.
Well, listen, and since then, Rohit has just been spouting off at the mouth.
A choke slam to a... I guess Rohit feels enough damage.
Shiro is hesitant, like I'm not going to hit a woman. I'm not going to hit Chelsea. Cool.
Right there, double leg. And now.
Rohit should not have sent Shiro away.
With me the whole time.
Absolutely.
Look at Cardona.
I don't count. For X Division champion, Rohit Raju.
But you got to give the devil his due. Rohit can flat out cruel intentions. But you know what? This is where Cardona right now. This is where he wants to be.
Yeah, game changer Cardona. But that's the physical. What about the emotional? What about the mental? D'Lo, just imagine on that person.
You fight differently when you're fighting not just one. And right now,
I just want to knock you in the mouth.
That's Cardona's mindset right now.
And right now, his mindset. Voices to be paid for the actions.
That was very devious. Oh no! Oh no!
I saw that happen to Terry Funk once.
That could just sit you on the shelf for 6 months.
More. I mean,
now, what is he? He's got a second chair he's bringing in. The bad part about this is where he's spending so much time getting chairs. Ooh, quickness!
Defense from Rohit in this match. Oh. You know what? Rohit paid a price there too.
And if I'm going to take that much punishment, what do you think Cardona?
The more calloused you become to it almost, I'll feel tomorrow. Yeah. Cover. Is this enough? Pros do. That separates them. But right now, Rohit really trained, so there's that divide there. And Rohit has been perfect. Shots. Cardona. Long legs, he was able to reach.
Yeah, that changed the momentum right there. Do you see Rohit's head slap Cardona's been waiting for?
Yeah, I like this new, dirty, a little uglier.
He's got a new edge on him. Both men are down. Remember how I said Rohit was throwing a no-hit?
Sixth, because now here we are, and it's a totally different game.
Cardona would not have done that.
Kicking out, gritting his teeth, sliding away.
Executing.
Seconds, not Cardona.
No, it's wasted motion, wasted energy. Rohit going for the suplex on the can. No.
They're too close together.
Death. Oh, cover. From the elevated platform of the fireman's carry right onto the can.
Rohit took advantage, and now Rohit done nicely by Rohit.
Yeah, you see the way he gets up and creates a lot.
Raju setting up.
Sets Cardona up on the chairs, and now
Rohit. That was
Rohit.
just a setup, though.
Yeah, Rohit.
At what point? At what point? I get it.
You see him look up, and he pushed that second chair away, creating distance.
You're going to get married. You're going to want to start a family. You're going to want to play with your kids, like at some point. That's why you've got the eye, man. You've been around longer than I have, and sometimes I get it bright. But Matt Cardona's got plenty of heat left.
Oh, my goodness, radio silence on the ramp.
Broken his nose. Oh, you had it.
Oh, there's a drive-by.
That had to feel good.
Radio, sir.
Here is your winner, Vic.
Who turned it around and caught him?
Yeah, open the door. Looking right there, boys. That's a power couple.
Man, smiling ear to ear. Big night here. D'Lo, we are just getting started.
Chris Bay, you used to be this annoying, my tag team partner, you turn into a problem. You see, I know being with world-class international wrestling, super, why they call you the ultimate finesser. Use a little bit of your finesse, put your feet up.
As you begged for a rematch, and now you got a rematch against me.
Die!
Look at that, Juice Robinson!
Count everything you have, and all we're gonna do
Let's give you one for something special. Bullet Club is in the house.
Number 1 representing the Bullet Club, the ultimate finesser.
What Bullet Club means to the landscape of professional wrestling.
He had one of the top-selling T-shirts on ShopImpact.com.
And enter the ring, but Chris Bay is the bridge between Impact.
Well, that's the thing with Bullet Club. They roll in packs. If you see one, there's a...
Be careful.
Their opponents representing New Japan Pro Wrestling.
The price that had to be paid, D'Lo.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, you saw that bitch took that hell out of it.
Yeah.
You can see Juicy still walking on that little...
Chris Bay, I mean, we all did, but at the end of the day, you realize it is Bullet Club.
Yes, without a doubt, that shows the intense fortitude of both of these guys. Still competing tonight here at Victory Road. That's just...
It's Finland. You know, we talk about the blood that runs through this young man.
And you mentioned blood, the blood that flows through Hikuleo's veins to deal with.
D'Lo off from the tree, but Chris Bay, somewhere, whomever raised Chris,
he's trying to get under your skin. He's trying to get you out of your game plan.
Bright and exceptional young man. Looks like they're going to go. Wow,
the hurt leg, and not caring and going out there.
Want to have you.
You know, because right now, Juice is running off the adrenaline.
They're attacking the left arm of Chris Bay, keeping their opponent close. Look at that. If Finley was brave enough to hit the ropes on the side where Hikuleo was.
What happens when you bring yourself into the opponent's side of the ring?
Yep.
Squatting senton, and just assault Chris Bay with that jumping senton.
Bay is Bullet Club.
Chris Bay waited for the right opportunity.
Injuries, knee injuries in your career?
Yes, and we've all had it to compete on one. Your boots lace up tight and give you some kind of support. But
see with your mental state. You know, wrestlers have a strange mental state.
On it. Also smart, walking the referee.
He can do things differently.
Yeah, he's got different leverage, and he can do it from different angles.
Teach things like that. That's someone. Actually, you know what? I know who talks.
You know, he's long, he's lanky, but he's aggressively strong. He can.
Bay, look at that. Chris Bay in full control.
And you see.
Well, I mean, listen, it's no genius thing.
But don't give Juice an inch because he slipped the leg up.
Here we go. Trying to make a tag. Beautiful drop kick.
Dude, we just went from first gear to fifth gear in about 3 seconds. Finley.
Like that, though.
Finley is quick as a cat. Look.
Dude, he is way.
Wow. That's a power slam from a 7. Wow. He's got picture-perfect rotation on that. I'm
just like that. Chris Bay, middle of the ring.
Elevate the game above the ropes. It keeps you off kilter.
Now, you got to follow through on the chop.
Yeah.
Oop. That's a long way down.
Oh, my. Look at
wow, even stop the counter, it worked. How do you beat Hikuleo?
It's amazing. And he's so young.
May rock the big man. See ya.
There's a gap in the door right now. Can Finley
so fast? David Finlay has an opportunity now. Tag made. Here comes Juice.
Let's see if Juice can muster up this.
Have to use close quarters fighting. Hard
clothesline or right hand punches. When things come at you from the left-handed flat. Here we go.
Just kidding.
Oh, nice! Faded the
like that. Juice Robinson locked eyes with Achilleo just for a moment. And here we go from the 50 down. If it weren't for the ropes, I think he'd be flat on his back. But it looks like. Hang on a second here.
Oh, Juice gonna fly! Get out of here!
Bullet in
the bait and switch there.
Injured ankle between the. It's over.
For your winners, Chris Bay.
And as Juice Robinson was getting in the ring, Chris Bay cracked that ankle.
What a night it has been. Not so. Get ready for what's next. Sami Callihan is that X factor for me. And becoming a world champion here at Impact, and he's just every.
Are we in the alternate universe? Cats and dogs are playing together.
You won, and that is it. So I'm not looking for a friend.
And on more than one occasion, he doesn't want his help.
I figured this.
Sometimes walking alone ain't good, and look right now, the Wolf. Oh no! Have Sami Callihan and Eddie Edwards working to
get to making any sense of this. All I know is that. You ready, D?
Oh, I am beyond ready.
Introducing team number 1 first, representing Moose Nation.
I don't know how we got the Twin Towers. Somehow Batman and Joker are riding in the boss.
Now we have strange partnerships.
The tag team partner from Queens, New York City,
Ever encountered anything like this man? Heart and soul of Impact Wrestling, the beloved Eddie Edwards.
It has been a thorn in the side of Eddie Edwards, but it's underselling someone that big to call
beam remains. I guess that's going to be a beam in the side. But hang on.
To the ring by Alicia from Boston, Massachusetts.
Sing the anthem of Eddie Edwards along with his. It's two different sides of the same coin. The fans have such respect and root.
Just as much as the Impact people were serenading Eddie Edwards.
Eddie Edwards closing out. Hashtag Impact on Access TV cannot.
Eddie will fly.
As will
so
Sami.
will Sami. These two have come together.
Yeah. It's funny.
And then loving each other and then hating each other all in the same week. And the fact that they're both so good in the ring. Look how they're working this. Uh-oh.
As I say, just extensive tag team.
They are so good they can play at this. Even
frustrate both big men so that the big men will
some different kind of beast. Oh, he'd also rush into things, and that was what was one of his shortfalls. Eddie got baited with that last week when
it's amazing. Each week, week to week, things all start to run together.
It's a point where you get it done.
Tag team titles on the line. Impact tag team titles on the line.
Professional wrestling, and I can't wait. See that? Referee Brandon Toll didn't see the tag and forced Moose to get out. Impact table trying to. And Moose is also, he's working the 5 punishment in little increments.
It's so simple, but it works. We talked about how perhaps Sami and Eddie are going to try to get Moose, and the other side of the ring works just as well.
That's a good point. And he slows it down. Steps ahead.
As Eddie takes several small steps, Eddie Edwards must have saw it as well.
Wow! Blue Thunder,
on the big boy. Having that move.
Predictable star here in Impact Wrestling. Moose trying to cover up with those boots.
No.
For dear life. Get that snap pile driver in there.
Two, it's
To beat Sami Callihan.
Sami had to check where Eddie was first and was
Foreman now, an exchange of blows. Sami came in with the assist.
Is it enough? Is it over?
Oh, yeah, Sami was trying to cut off that. Oh, just the strength of Eddie Morris is ridiculous. You know, the best wrestler doesn't always win. It's the combination.
Perhaps Moose would as well. I know Moose would.
Oh! Sami Callihan now. You see it, no?
Super kick into a brain buster.
Flash of brilliance when Sami and Eddie are on the same page.
Look at Sami out.
And Sami feeling it right now.
Oh, he took too long. Just took too long. And advertising, hey, Coach, and Billy Morrissey was like, you know what? No, enough.
His way of stopping it is a boot to the face.
Yeah, it worked. And Alicia has it, it's Kendra. And Kenny has it, it's Kenny.
He took a picture of Sami Callihan.
Yeah, how about that?
Kendra has now become Kenny. Doing?
But then,
this match.
With what Sheer did to Chelsea.
Brilliant strategy.
Of the room. Really feel a change in the night. Come on, man.
She's not involved in this. Let's stop this. Stop this. Oh. Hitting me. Reverend Brandon Toll's calling for help. Alicia could be hurt. So
do we have a match ready? Like,
and look at.
Folks,
concerned Eddie Edwards is grabbing Alicia. He's literally saying, I'm sorry, I gotta go.
Well, fair enough. Let's not use this word a lot. It's hard not to hate W. Morrison.
Sami just stared two devils in the eyes and punched them both.
God, be a little quiet. I'm not one of these people that can just forget. You know, it's not just back to the rep. I mean, I would like to see that at the end.
Here are your winners, W. Morrissey.
A very smart game plan. I don't like it. It was despicable. But you just caught up with it. Wow.
Rosemary and Havoc, the knockouts.
Do think that you are the knockout tag champions?
Of course, Havoc.
We stole these titles from you?
Tasha Steelz has had
belts that belong to Decay, and then from behind, the physical championship belts stolen from the champ.
Back what was rightfully ours.
This match.
Decay. Oh, here we go! Oh, to the face! Oh.
Together we are
She got her.
You gotta come correct this Saturday.
Match. Tasha Steelz and Savannah Evans face the champion.
Championship match set for one fall. Introducing first the challenger.
They hear the challengers, yet they see Tasha and Savannah with the title.
From Decay about 2.5, 3 weeks ago, and everything Havoc, Decay on.
Proper definition.
Scouts Tag Team Champions.
The rightful tag team champions or Decay are gonna be pissed.
Into this match, accelerating to 60 miles an hour. Not what I want. I do not want an angry Decay. I do not want them.
Rosemary waiting for Tasha to get into the ring to
attitude, but this girl can flat out wrestle.
Knows what it takes to become a tag team champion, does Tasha. Savannah could neutralize, dare I say, the power of Havoc.
Yeah, Savannah
taking her smaller opponent. Ooh. Havoc was making her way up the ramp to protect Rosemary, and bam, Savannah, let's do it.
Heavy thud.
And there's a certain throws. Oh, Havoc closed in the space, needed the gut.
She is not backing down 1 inch.
Well, a lot of times when you see
Savannah cut down space, but Havoc got out the way.
They're gasping for air.
And that's the onslaught of Havoc. Yeah, Savannah's in a little trouble right now. You can see it in the way she's walking. Savannah's definitely blocking it.
Yeah, wow.
Just took too long. The up and down, coming upside down. Got it. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting it up.
Crowd Getting behind Rosemary.
Josh Steele opening up space, cutting it down, running.
You can hear Savannah.
Yeah, the ring has been effectively cut in half. And this placement, Tasha can keep an eye instead of the side eye.
To the undead realm, Rosemary. Crossbody.
Or if she can get that tag over to Havoc, this is a whole different tag first. There's Havoc though.
Here we go.
And Havoc laying in the heavy offense. That catches you off guard, that running boot in the corner. You have nowhere to go because the turnbuckle. And Savannah comes back with heavy offense. Hit her, but Tasha likes that quick pace. The longer it goes.
Trying to quicken the pace.
Sky high!
It's still Havoc and Tasha that are legal.
Yes, keep that. You see referee Brian Hebner going out checking on Rosemary because Rosemary
is left alone in the ring with Tasha Steele. Her partner needs no defense for Rose.
Missed.
Ooh.
Havoc just threw Tasha Steele.
Participant trying to get back. It's over.
Winners and still not
To their rightful owners. Decay
throws out. Tasha on top. Hits the tombstone pile driver.
Coming up. Especially this next one.
A dream matchup that not too long ago seemed impossible. Like Christian Cage can have his career ended. Cage is a legend, and there is no doubt about that. You heard it from my mouth. Brick by brick, put it together. But how? Then Ace Austin. Ever since my first, there's been some detours, sure, but the destination has never once, well, that's not the word. It's inevitable. You've heard me say it for over a... You don't have to believe me when I tell you, but you will believe me when I history.
On the Good Brothers in a non-title match they've earned. Willie Mack is laying in a hospital in traction right now.
That plan may be unraveling right.
Flying over the top! Of course I had help from my big partner, my best friend, Rich.
On your waist. You damn right. Tag team title match. You ready? You ready?
Rich Swann, Willie Mack back together again, chasing the Impact World Tag.
One fall. Introducing first the challengers from
No smiles, no dancing.
And you're right, normally Rich Swann is out here dancing and loving life.
Right.
You can see.
Brothers and the table. Now Willie Mack is back.
Willie is chomping at the bit to get it to Good Brothers.
By the power and the unique high-flying ability of Willie Mack.
your opponents from Tokyo, Japan, the Big LG Good Brothers.
Carl Anderson, Bill Brown. When we close the history books, their names are written in stone.
I'll tell you this, if entrance music is appropriate, the Good Brothers, when they get inside the ropes, they're just...
The brothers are a move.
And you can't buy this. You can't...
The lyrics to the song talk about the adversarial angel in your six. Them again. One of the very best, or dare I say two of the very... We'll put Rich in their top 10 any way you look at it. Willie Mack has been one of these guys...
For someone who you want to don't judge a book by the cover, don't judge heavy hands. There's your tip. You know, I'm going to nitpick a move there. It seemed like when Willie gave that flying shot.
And rocked, and Willie Mack is going to take out weeks and weeks.
That's got to feel so good right there for...
And see, trying to get out of there. Look what Willie's doing.
Yeah, see, I was about to say to his advantage, and now they turn this match around.
And the Lights have a much different textbook.
Yeah, the brothers have written their own textbook. And that's the quickness of Swann. Style kick right to the kidneys of the machine.
Tag team wrestling from Rich and Will.
I love how when they make the tag that, you know, see that's the hidden trick.
Tree trunk hits you.
Yes.
Willie Mack stalking now. Tag made. Now all this shouting and yelling is...
Sorry.
Bound for Glory at a 10 p.m. start time on October. The brothers are excited.
Willie and Rich have anything to say about it. Willie and Rich want to walk into Bound for. Get your nose pulled back, and when you try to recoil your head back,
hey, watch those long legs.
Legs out, they like grow.
Yes, they did.
And this is where Willie
count. Look at that. They want to count out victory. Does that leave a bad taste in your mouth?
I would rather.
This one makes them so great.
This is where they want the game to be. They want to control momentum. They want to control the. Now,
LG will have none of it. Oh, break the collarbone. What's going on?
You're sending shockwaves. Yes, you're trying to inflict damage on the
chin lock and putting all the weight forward. It's all built together.
Yeah.
LG switched his grip there. The big man trying to hold on. Swan.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Okay, that caught LG make this tag. No.
And,
coming in like a house of fire.
High. The leg drop. Willie Mack.
Uh-oh. He was going for that Samoan drop there.
That might work if that neutralizes the big man. Now Willie can set his sour jelly leg.
Oh! And get his body weight over the shoulders of Carl Anderson. And now
he's going to have the weight advantage, though.
Yes.
So good, you can't let him stick around, the brothers. Knee buckled.
Oh, spine buster! Kind of jammed it on the way down. It was very subtle, very faint. And the faithful trying to get that adrenaline.
Get into a neck breaker, did Willie. I don't know if you caught that.
This match has come to a screeching halt.
Hard hitting Mark Whitten right here.
Ooh. Wow, that side kick was right on the button. Rich. Oh, basement drop kick. Doc Gallows get him out of the way. Doc holding on to Willie's leg.
Watch the brothers, they're students of the game. They watch, and if something works, why not make the tasty dish, D?
Recipe stays the same.
Gentlemen, your winners and still
cannot deny their place in the history of our sport. And now a great setup for an
divine intervention of the X Division.
I'm going to be the face of this company moving.
Xander, the man who does not quit. There have been so many greats throughout the different eras of our sport.
But for my legacy, for the Impact brand, before, because I have to be
an X Division champion.
You're one of the greatest wrestlers I've ever seen. You want to prove yourself as one of the greatest X Division wrestlers of all. Josh Alexander for the X Division championship.
Striker, what happened?
Take place in the sport, and it happens inside of an Impact.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, Chris Sabin!
The style and the division, the X Division, and wrestler.
Chris Sabin is one of the all-time best, if you the greatest X Division champion of all time, looking to become the first and
he is the defending X Division champion.
Do it off of the back of pound for pound, the very best.
Josh Alexander, to me, is the face of Impact Wrestling. He's everything we have. Now, Striker, I can sit here and I can wax poetic. I can try to pontificate on what we're going to see. I think we'll ever see.
D'Lo Brown, what does the challenger need to do to come away?
Not accustomed to being. Establish who he is. You know Josh can attack from several. Wrestle his match at his pace.
So let's really dive.
Oh, see right there. Look like Josh lost his composure for a second.
Wow. Crowd getting behind Chris Sabin's pursuit, becoming a 9 there.
And this is where Josh Alexander wants to be. This is how he. And you see that whenever he like shoots.
Josh Alexander seems confident.
Dive.
Look at that. We've seen Sabin utilize that before.
This is a good game of chess. Josh makes a move. Now Saban count.
In that case, it was the leg, and Alexander now. Hard strike.
Every ounce of his body weight as a weapon. Literally a walking weapon.
Back down, and now Chris Sabin. We talked about the style of the X Division. It's
there. Again, we are back at the same place, the stalemate. We had a move.
I love the wrestling IQ of the fans. They understand what kind of... We're close to the end. Maybe it's a quick one. Oh. Sabin is. The front face lock laying there on the champ.
Yeah, and this...
Chris Sabin stalks. Clutches the opponent body.
He didn't run in on, recklessly. He slowly...
On cover. Setting something up.
And that could be the strategy. It could be not done before. Sabin is in firm control.
As the crowd watching intently, you can see most, if not all, standing
and twisting.
Sabin now. This is NFC Central wrestling, if you
dust. Still works though.
Used it so well. Chris Sabin gets out, but what kind of damage has been done?
Right over to the ankle lock. That was well done.
His own carving, an etching, if you will, into Chris Sabin.
Yeah, let's monitor that situation.
Now we are all enjoying the merits and the efforts of these two experience with that.
It's just a way of, getting somebody to think of something else more.
Yeah, I always found it just made it more difficult for me to pop my hips. That's in our sport right now.
And I don't know if you know how much it takes to have to do it's all momentum.
No, momentum, go ahead.
In my mind, if I were to have this match, it would be a lot more fast-paced. And see, look at that neat placement where Josh Alexander had.
Shots there by
it was well done by Sabin, but Josh Alexander cuts down.
Just a second. He's very composed.
Composure was the word I was going to relation. This is putting Josh Alexander in a position where
he's going to change this whole entire crowd. Main offensive weapons. How does the match so far?
Round and pound. Now, don't get me wrong. He can elevate the game up if he has to.
Josh Alexander has, in addition to the ankle lock, is the difference.
Yeah, he's got that C4 spine factor. Now, don't undersell Chris Sabin. He's got a load-up offense.
This?
See... That's literally one of the first offensive moves. It's going to go fundamentally sound and beat you with basics.
Well, I think
good call there. Good call.
A mild-mannered guy in the locker room, the nicest guy in the world.
He lets his actions speak for itself when he gets in the ring. Now that beats Sabin quickly to the top.
Neck was exposed. You saw Josh was
behoove Sabin to get Josh Alexander back in the ring as quickly as possible. Sabin is working on the neck. Sabin has got something in mind. I mean, this is no coincidence.
A move like that, he's nice in a different way. Out in the street, something, that's not there.
And there's definitely a game plan in Sabin's mind. He can't X Division champion for, just being a nice guy all the time.
If nothing else, D'Lo, if nothing else, these two have to respect
him. To be the best. There's no animosity. The difference here is...
Been held on. Look at the torque from Josh. And he made it.
Now, I might be wrong, but it looks like...
Sabin dips to a knee, blocking the move.
Oh, on the knee!
Wow! Josh Alexander.
No!
Josh rolled through.
No, good wrestling there.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this!
Now, can Josh sit up? Yeah.
Look at the grip of Chris Sabin. He's got it locked in tightly.
Look at this, switching his grip, floating it over.
2! No!
He repositioned himself to get into a near fall. Awesome. Straight right.
He has not let on the tricep, pardon me.
But look. Sabin has not relinquished wrist grip.
Look. Can't do that with the X Division champion.
And speaking of grips, look at... Oh,
wow! No, look where Sabin now! Does he have Josh Alexander? And can he make the champ? Brandon Toll's angle. The hold has been broken.
This is wrestling.
Wrestlers gassed to the gills right now.
Chris Sabin.
Look at Sabin. Moved his body frame around. Blocked. has to turn the other way. Like, how does he get out?
He's got to roll through.
Ever been right now, right here, and right now.
Saban is in trouble. He's dead center.
Oh!
That caught Josh Alexander on the point.
Like that. They knew he. 1, 2, it's over.
There it is.
One. Your winner and still as knocked from the dome of our hero. And at that moment
out of the C4 spike.
National wrestling. Josh Alexander is the world.
Let's give these two warriors.
You are witnessing a moment in Impact Wrestling history. It's the X Division title. There you go. I can only imagine, folks. I can only imagine. Part of it with you, D-Lo, with all the Impact faithful. We're not toughest test to date. The two professionals shared a moment. Well, it's an honor that we have some of the best and brightest athletes in the world, and legend, the instant classic, Christian Cage.
This company needs so much to
heavy grind. Yeah, this is better than like a motor.
Sliding the chair to Omega.
You're talking to a bad clown.
The #1 contender. The intelligence to capitalize on an opportunity.
That world champion. Hey, there's a target on your back at all times.
Austin.
Wow!
Man, as long as I'm here.
It's my time to shine.
Night where Ace Austin steps into his destiny. D'Lo Brown
is going to become the youngest Impact World Champion. Well, heavy is
about the difference that Ace Austin has, and it's that man right, the heater.
And when Madman Fulton becomes part of the equation,
we got world champion in this great company's history. Tonight, and that is what it is.
Definitely has work cut out for him, because tonight he goes against, and he will never go down without a fight.
Yeah,
Striker, are you ready? Can you feel it? Listen to that crowd.
I've been.
Road main event of the evening. It is for the Impact. Introducing in the corner to my left, the challenger.
24 years young and ridiculously gifted.
Impact World Champion, Christian.
World Champion.
And it's no shock that the crowd is firm.
Down. Ace Austin will be younger and quicker.
Yes. What is to get in and out of things that Ace Austin has never even seen before.
Bell sound.
Here we go.
Main event time.
Here we go. Elevate this match above the ropes and use his athleticism.
Very good submission wrestler as well.
Good little tidbit.
More than his opponent, Christian Cage able to reverse that, taking down.
Advantage, able to take Ace Austin right down.
Conference going on there. Tonight is the brand new Impact World Champion.
Yeah, it's gonna take come off those ropes. You can see Cage has got
the distance at his pace. It's the champion's match here, D'Lo.
Well, you can
try to roll through, but Christian Cage was able to maintain control of the arm and out wrestle Christian Cage move for move, and thus Ace Austin is going to needs to keep the momentum going here. Christian Cage is down, but for how long? Cage firmly in control of the challenger here early on.
Now you see Ace Austin trying to create a little space. Austin looks like he's going to fly.
Nope.
No, Chris.
Drop kick, and now Christian Cage understands that the title has to be defended.
It's something Cage has never seen before.
Look at the athleticism of the
I don't know if it's this time, because you don't pose until you're posing with way too long.
Hang on, cover.
Ace Austin is going to try to use.
Your thoughts on that?
That's inexperience. That's youth. That's step
flip. The challenger, though, able to keep his momentum.
That was a heartbeat away. Us having new Impact locks in and takes control. And eyes.
The champion trying to hyperextend the arm here.
We've seen this before. Here comes the card. Didn't hurt as much as a paper clip. A paper cut. I will tell you right now. That underhook over there on the arm bar there gives good leverage.
Rock the young man. Ace Austin is on jelly legs. Christian Cage.
Austin put Christian Cage out on the floor, and now
there it is.
Ace, you don't get involved.
Throwing Madman Fulton out.
And you look, Ace Austin realized that underhanded trick. There is no assistance from outside. This is mono.
No. That's something I saw Ace Austin do there.
2 seconds there of a rest gives you a little bit of a jolt going.
Crowd enjoy
is to maximize power on it. No wasted motion.
The champion filling in the space and things like that. Yeah. You know something? I think Ace Austin is ready.
Right now, in the corner.
Look at that, double the fun. And
great counter wrestling right there.
Brian Hebner in position, not enough.
This is good.
And now Christian Cage set. Look, he may have hit his head on the turnbuckle there.
Oh, the quickness.
He hasn't moved at all. Ace Austin needs to capitalize right here, right now. He just turned his body over. Ace Austin still in control here, but perhaps a fold.
No. Oh.
Ring awareness.
Oh, no.
Ace Austin, veteran maneuver, rolling in. Ace Austin has used this card. Spear out of nowhere. Cover 2. It's no. The champion's mouth wide open. He's going for the turn, pulling off the turnbuckle. Madman Fulton. No. The moment right there.
Maybe the going for the turnbuckle
continues. And
kills Christian Cage.
Challenger down. Champion in. Here is your. That Ace Austin, pardon the pun, had a plan or trick up his sleeve. Put one over on the champ.
It's gonna take a good man. Only competitive in this match. He came within 2 or 3 times.
There is no stock soaring higher than that of Christian. This is the music. Gee, what do you make of that?
I see the puzzled look on Christian Cage's face.
I mean,
Option C is the X Division champion. He can literally
relinquish the X Division title and graduate into a world title.
Versus Christian Cage.
Folks, hashtag Impact on Access TV.
Wow.